guys, what's up? It's Blythe. Today I'm gonna start some seeds for the garden. We're doing a lot of peppers, a few flowers, and then just a few other extra things kind of thrown in there. I don't really use seed starting mix most of the time, only because I usually don't have it and I usually just use what I have. But you can use regular potting mix to start your seeds with. It just, depends on what you want to do. Usually a seed starting mix helps seedlings develop roots faster because they search for nutrients which aren't in the soil, and so you have to transplant them into different pots to get them that nutrients with a regular potting mix or a fertilizer. So I just usually go with what I have on hand, which is just a potting soil mix. I do sterilize it with boiling water. So the seeds I'm going to be starting today are pepper seeds and a few other things. I'm going to get to that in a minute, but I wanted to show you guys what I use most of the time for starting my seeds. So the first thing that I have here is this little cardboard trays. I really love using these, and this is actually what I've always used in the past. So I went ahead and picked up one of these. It's 5 trays of 10. Which is really nice, and then it has this little bottom so that you can bottom water or keep moisture in your for your seedlings. And so these just go in this tray. They sent it to me backwards. Like so. And then this is used as the top, kind of like a greenhouse built in, which I'll probably use to start germination process. After a while I'll take it off because I'm actually going to put it in my little greenhouse back there that I have already set up with all the things that it needs. I'm actually getting some new grow lights today, so I'm really excited. I'll have to do a little greenhouse tour for you guys. But yeah, so I'll probably be using this one today, but I also wanted to show you something else that I've already started a few seeds in. Oh, and the last one that I showed you also came with some vitamins, the Super Thrive vitamins that you can use for your seedlings later, which is really cool. And then it also came with these little markers, so for marking your plants and your seedlings. Okay, so this next one that I bought it's pretty great. It's a little bit different than what I usually use, so, but I mean, it's okay to try things different sometimes. This is the Fairy Morse Pro Hex Professional Seed Starting Tray, and it is a 72 cell seed starting kit. And take this off. You can see all the cells. And then it's just the same as the other one. It comes with the top for holding in humidity, holding in moisture. And then it also comes with, I'll show you, the bottom, which is exactly the same. And then you just set it down in there and put the top on. So I have a few things that I'm going to plant later that just don't need to be started right now, and I'm going to be using this one for those later because I have more that I want to start later. So yeah. Another thing to note about using a potting soil mix instead of a seed starting mix, there's a lot more like sticks and like little barks and things in them, so you have to be careful and kind of just pick out those things from the trays, which isn't that hard. And it's not that big of a deal, and then that way you don't have to buy a seed starting mix. You can just use what you have on hand. So I also buy these Jiffy pots, the little biodegradable ones, as my next step. So I have a lot more of these. I love these. I don't know why, honestly. Like, I still take, if the seedling isn't too attached to it, or if the plant isn't too attached to it with roots, I'll actually just go ahead and take the seedling out of it to plant it in the garden, just because these are nice, they're biodegradable, but I prefer to just take the soil and put it into the soil instead of having this as a barrier, which if the seedling is attached, it's not a big deal. So these are the Jiffy 3-inch seed starting pots. So I don't seed start in these, I just pot to these. So to get started, the first thing you're going to want to do is to fill up your trays, to fill up your cells with some soil. The soil that you have already sanitized and got ready. I'm just going to do it real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, so we got that done. Another thing that I want to add about these kinds of seed starting trays is that they are a little bit closer to the bottom where a heating mat would be, which peppers most of the time need heat to germinate. It being like right, you know, the trays touching the bottom is nice to get that heat up into them while they're germinating. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm planting and then we'll get to it. So first off, I'm going to start with the things that aren't peppers because there's a lot of peppers. So I'll just start with these. I'm starting some asparagus from seed, which I soaked the seeds overnight in water and now they're just on a paper towel. But this is, I cannot pronounce that. So, but they are a lighter colored asparagus and they have rose colored like petals, which I think is really cool. So I think that would be super fun to get started. So next we have bunnytail grass. And these seeds are from Botanical Interest. And I want to use these in some patio planters, which I think will be cool. So I'm going to go ahead and start them because I think they're awesome. So after that we have, and I cannot pronounce the name of this. It's from Johnny's, and I will try to put a picture up on the screen for you guys. But it is an aster flower. After that, we have some Audrey White Gomphrena from Johnny's as well. And I'll put a picture up on the screen as well for that. But I think these are going to be great flower fillers. So, flower bouquet fillers. And last but not least, on our not pepper list is this cabbage. Violagio. I don't know how to say it. But it's really pretty. I think that this will be great for canning, maybe making some kimchi, or just eating it boiled. So yeah, super pretty, Baker Creek. And so let's get into my peppers that I'm growing this year. And I love growing peppers. I had a lot of varieties last year. I think I had like 12 varieties of peppers, and I only had one plant of each, but I made so many things with them. I have some in my freezer, and I would love to be able to give them to friends and family and sell them and all that. So let's get started. So this one here is a habanada. This is a sweet pepper. It's a sweet version of the habanero. It is the habanada. And it is from Botanical Interest. Really delicious. I grew it last year. After that, we have the Ashe County pimento pepper, and I tried to find these last year. It's from Urban Farmer. I'll put a picture if I have one of it. But I tried to grow pimentos last year and I could not find seeds for it. They were all sold out. But I would love to can this and make some pimento cheese with it. I have 2 varieties of pimento pepper, and this is one of them. So I'm really excited about this. This is my other pimento pepper. It's a sheep nose pimento pepper, and I think they are super cute. Super cute peppers. And it's from Peaceful Valley Seed Company. So very excited about growing pimento peppers this year. After that, we have a shishito pepper, which I think is going to be super fun. It is from Peaceful Valley as well. They had a good pepper selection this year. Yeah, and it's a little bit spicy. It says mild to spicy Japanese peppers, so great for roasting. I think it's going to be very delicious. After that, I have a Numex lemon spice chile jalapeno pepper. This is basically just like a yellow jalapeno, just a different color. So it still has like that medium hot spice to it. And this is from Botanical Interest. Next we have the Jimmy Nardello pepper. It's a sweet pepper. I grew last year, so the packaging is kind of wonky. But it's a really good pepper. This one's just a really fun pepper. It's sweet, they're long, they're just fun. They kind of get crazy, like crazy shapes, but it's very good. I'm hoping, I grew these last year, but I didn't really do anything with them except just eat them, and so I'd like to make a salsa with them. I think they'd be really good in a salsa. These next few ones are from Baker Creek, and I got a Purple Beauty pepper because I wanted to grow some purple peppers this year. So I'm super excited about that, and it is just like a bell pepper, so it's on the sweet side. And then after that, I have a poblano pepper, which I've never grown, so I'm super excited about that. I love eating poblano peppers filled with cheese or beef and just smothered in cheese on top and fried. I think they're really delicious, so I'm excited about trying some of these as that. Next, I have a mini bell pepper mix from Baker Creek as well. And these are super cute. They've got red, orange, green, purple, yellow. I'm really excited about trying these. They're really pretty when they're growing, just like pops of color on the plant. So after that, I have a Aji Sharapita pepper. Aji Sharapita. That's what I'm guessing it's pronounced as. So if I'm wrong, just tell me I'm wrong. It's fine. But these are from Baker Creek as well, and they are a little bit more of a expensive pepper. They are tiny peppers from Peru, it says, often grown as a house plant, and they are equal heat to a cayenne pepper. So I'm actually really excited. I am going to attempt to grow them as a house plant. I'm going to put one in the garden and leave one as a house plant or two or whatever I decide, just to see how it goes, because peppers are actually, they're perennials if they're left in the right conditions. So I would love to try to keep peppers growing all year round in my house. I think that would be super fun. So these next three, this is kind of my theme for my garden this year, and I have bought a ton of variegated leaf vegetables and fruits. I have 3 variegated peppers. I'm so excited. I love variegation. I think these are gonna just make the garden look so beautiful. I also have some tomatoes that are variegated. I actually have probably a lot more variegated tomatoes than I do peppers, and then some variegated herbs as well. So the first one is the candy cane chocolate cherry from Territorial Seed Company, and I'll put a better picture of this one. I grew this one last year. I found it at my local Home Depot, actually. They had like a couple of plants of it, so I bought 2 and I grew it, and it was just the regular candy cane, not candy cane chocolate cherry. It was just regular candy cane pepper, and they were stunning and I loved it, so I'm very excited about this one. The next one is the hot fish pepper, and these are spicy. They are medium hot, it says medium hot, and they come out striped, which I think is really cool because of the variegation. So I am so excited about these. Next is probably my favorite that I'm excited about. It's a spicy pepper, like a jalapeno spice heat to it, and it's called the jigsaw pepper. And these are from Baker Creek, and it has green, white, and purple variegation. Isn't that gorgeous? And they're so beautiful. I'm so excited about this one. Like, so excited. I'm making some jalapeno poppers, jigsaw pepper poppers with this. I'm so excited. So that's it for the seeds that I'm planting today, and we're just gonna go ahead and get started. All right, so I've got everything planted up nicely. I'll show you guys real quick. So I was getting everything planted up and noticed a couple of seeds on the table, and I don't know what they are. So I put them in their own little pot and put random. So we'll see what those are one day. I'm gonna go put these in my greenhouse under the grow lights and on the heating mat. Germination shouldn't take too long. It says it takes about like a week to 20 days or so for peppers to germinate. So hopefully they start germinating quickly. But I'm really excited about these. And if you guys want to see more or follow along with how they're doing better, I will do an update video, but I also have Instagram. It's gonna be down below in the description if you wanna follow me there. I'll be posting a little bit more updates on these guys. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.